Hey y'all, it is your baby boomer Kitty Lane from the Peninsula in Virginia, back with another Create and Relate. Um, it is Wednesday, September 17th, and I have quite a lot on my plate. I have, 9 whips right here, and one, two, three, possibly four other projects or so that I want to get started before this week ends, which means I have to finish something. So I'm going to do what I call power crocheting today. It's coming up on noon, and what I do is set aside 10 to 20-minute blocks. I think I'm going to do 20 minutes today. I don't feel that great, so I'm not going to be getting up a whole lot, but I'm going to show you the projects that I have to work on. Those of you who follow me know about this one. This is called the 10 of Diamonds. And what it is front post triple crochets forming diamonds. You can see better along the edges here. I think this one is better. You see here we have 3/4 of a diamond. And the bottom half of the diamond is going to border the bottom here. And then the side of the diamond here. And as we approach the top, it's going to have the top half of the diamond. Meanwhile, in the middle, we're working up the big diamond. And we also have the bobble stitches here, which form like an inner border. So that is one project that will be worked on. Will I finish it today? I doubt it, but who knows? We also have my Dallas Cowboy blanket. I'm only showing you maybe a fourth of it. It is currently 80 inches wide, and this is 2 balls of chenille so far. It is the mainstay chenille in the colorway blue multi. Like I said, this so far is 2 balls worked up. I have 2 balls over there. I'm hoping to get at least 1 ball added to this today. I also have a scrap blanket, which is just double crochet all the way around. I think it's really pretty. All I was doing was sticking my hand in the scrap bowl. This used to be an animal cracker container, and I found use for it, as we crafters do. We don't like to throw stuff away. Not useful stuff, no. What are you saying? Then I have this poncho here that I found that I was working on some time ago, and I really don't want to frog it. I think somebody can get some wonderful use out of this, but I don't want to end it gappy like this. I love the opening, but I want to kind of close the bottom in. Yeah. So we're going to work on that a little bit today and see what we come up with. Now this might get done today. Then we have our green corner to corner. I guess you can see my openings are not like the typical corner to corner with openings, and I do have the areas that are completely blocked in. So, kind of proud of this. Kind of had to figure out the opening blocks on my own. I know that there are videos out there for it, and I tried following the videos. I think I just have a stubborn brain. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 that you've seen so far that I have to work on. And this is my Hexie-Cardi, mine personally, all shades of purple. And of course I am working it up to fit me. I know that I'll add something to it today. It will not be finished today. And this beautiful piece right here started out as a scarf in the rectangle. And for me, it was too blah. This was significantly wider, and I had started adding the dark pink. Those two together are really pretty. And I decided I didn't like the way it was looking, so I started redoing it. And of course, we have the hearts. Down at the bottom, we have the letter E. We have the letter V. And we've started the letter O. So I guess we know by now it's going to spell love. And I think it's going to be a really beautiful scarf once it's finished. It's a little wide, but I think with all the stuff we got going around, the more protection, the better. Will this be finished today? No. So far out of the 7 that I've shown you, we know that 1 is on task to be finished today, and that's the poncho. Well, I follow Taco Tuesdays from Juan the Yarn Addict, and one of the challenges this week, well, 2 of them actually, was a Notion bag and a project done in rainbow colors. So I decided to double dip, and I'm starting a Notion bag. And even though I'm doing all single crochet, I'm going to line it. I have a patch of material over there, plus Walmart has those little patches for like $2. And I'm going to line it. I'm going to use Velcro as the closing, as I've not, first of all, I don't have a small needle. I don't have a little bitty thread. And the way I put this together, we're going to make it work. It's going to work. I know it is. But I kind of like the Velcro portion of it a little better than the zipper. I don't have to worry about the Velcro breaking. And project, will this be finished today? The crochet part might. It very well might, because like I said, it's all single crochet. It's only 3 rows in each color. I'm trying to see if I can find my peach that's in a 4-weight. I know I have peach in a 3-weight, and I don't want to double strand it. So if not, I'm just going to go probably with the gold next. I'm kind of adding colors in between, but it's going to work up just like the rainbow. I'm going to go with the gold, and then the yellow, and then like a yellow-green kind of, and then a darker green, and then like a teal, and then my blue, and then my purple. But anyway, this is what we have going. And I wanted to also do a yarn bowl. This is not part of the Taco Tuesday challenge, but it is one of the ideas that I presented. And I love making baskets, and I'm all about stash busting right now. I'm like really into yarn busting. You wouldn't be able to tell from the acquisitions of last week. But I really am into yarn busting because I want to redo my whole thing and not have to take out and re-put it back in. So I'd rather work it all down. It's probably why I haven't put any of the new yarn up. I'm just saying. So those are the 9. Am I going to be finished with the yarn bowl today? That's a strong possibility. That is a really strong possibility. I mean, the hook is already in it, and we might start there. But anyway, I'm going to be checking back with you throughout the course of today and let you know where we are. And I'm excited. Okay, so I'm back. So I actually did finish one project, and that was my little yarn bowl. I'm not going to weave in these two ends that I have. I made sure that I secured this one. So, and all I've got is the starting one there, because this is for me. And as long as it doesn't interfere with the yarn that I'm using, I'm fine with this. But I find that I have to make another one, and I really did not want to start another project today, but I kind of have to, because this will not fit in here. And I did not measure prior to. I should have. And I really wanted to make the yarn bowl so that I could fit my mandala bonus bundles in it. And then on top of that, I got the huge head size balls from Dollar Tree. Now, that'll go in there kind of snug. And I'm a center pull girl, so, you know, it might not be so bad for this, but I would have to make it taller. And I really don't want to go taller. I really don't. So I have started. So I'm right back at 9 whips. And it is going on 3 o'clock in the afternoon. So 3 hours later. So I guess I'll check back with you guys probably around 6 and see what I got going on then. Okay, so we're 3 more hours in. You know that I did complete a yarn bowl, and it's too small for what I was making it for, which I was making it for this ball. So instead of saying, okay, I'll come back to that another time, I started another one. Yes, guys. So I got the bottom part of it done. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to do 2 more rounds in the brown. I am running 3 strands. And for this one, I'm using the Big Twist chocolate bread. Hey! I am going to, I'm still in my jar here. So I'm going to come up the sides with this. I'm pretty sure this is camel, I think. I think it feels like Big Twist. And I think it's camel. I think. But at any rate, it's going atop this. And I'm going to finish back off with this. I'm not making a really big bowl or really tall. I'm not making it tall enough to hold these. But I am making it wide enough to hold this. And it'll probably be just a tad bit taller than this one. This one is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. This one is 12 rounds. And I'm thinking I will probably make this maybe 15 rounds. So, from 12 to 6, I got one done. The base of another one done. And it fits. It fits. It's too big, but it fits. Oh, and I did have to go to the store. So instead of the red lining that I had for the Notion bag, and being that I'm using rainbow colors, I thought it would be real appropriate to get something with rainbow colors to go on the inside. So I got me some crayon, and I also got some small sewing needles. They didn't have like an individual pack or something like that. I don't want to get all of these. 25 needles, what do I need 25 needles for? But, and I got some thread. I'm stepping up my game, y'all. I started to get a zipper, but I'm like, I really don't know how to do zippers. And I really, I have to pick another time to practice and play with that. But speaking of the Rainbow Notions pouch, here's where we are so far. We're open and we're up to the yellow. And my next color to go on is going to be this green, followed by this green. And I'm going to find my teal, which is going to go next. And then I'm going to go with, I think my other blue is darker than this one, the sapphire. I'm going to go with this sapphire blue. And then I'll go with this blue. And then I have two shades of purple. I have a kind of light purple and a dark purple. And that's what I'm going to go with. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, teal, sapphire, blue, purple, and purple. So I have 7 more colors. So we're talking about 21 more rounds. And this is going to be a kind of a big bag. I might need to cut back on something. So I wasn't anticipating it being that big. Thought I was doing something adding all these in between colors. Maybe I'll go with this. Right now we are 15 rounds deep. That's 18, 21, and purple will be 24. So if I add the teal, that'll be 27. I'll figure it out. Yeah, I will figure it out. I was kind of going to go with this green, but I wanted something that had a little yellow, a little more yellow in it. This leans more toward the lighter side of the blues. This one has a little more yellow in it. It's like a grass green. I like this one. So I might stick with that. We'll see. We'll see. Because I want this to be the halfway point. So 15 more rounds. And this should be done. And then I will cut this out to fit. Sew it up and attach it. That'll go on the inside. That's what the lining is going to look like. I'm excited about the lining, y'all. I am. Yeah. See, it's just a swatch of material. And they're like, what, $1.14? And that's plenty. That is plenty. You know, take that and I'll have a nice amount left, actually. Wow. I might be able to do, let's see, there. I might be able to get 4 bags out of this. Oh, yeah. Y'all, we can get 4 pouches out of this. For $1.14, that's not bad. So, and I'm still going to Velcro the top. I was thinking about the drawstring type thing or the lace type thing, but I don't want anything to inhibit getting into the bag. So I figured with the Velcro, it would just pull apart. I'll see y'all at 9. Okay, guys. I did manage to add a little bit. I decided on which green I wanted. I actually put the other green up here, and it just didn't give me the vibe that I wanted. So I frogged it, took it out, put it back on the roll, and I went with this one instead. So it's not going to be too much larger than this. I anticipate finishing this one tonight. I had to frog back 4 rows of this one. My count was off. And when I worked on it last, I was on the phone, so I wasn't really counting. So I frogged 4 rows. I put 2 rows back. So I'm only 2 rows down here, but I did work on it. What else did I work on? I worked on this one as well. I know it doesn't seem like I'm working a lot, but you got to take into consideration the fact that it was dinner time. Yeah, it was dinner time, and then life started lifing. But I'm happy with the progress. I don't care if I don't do but 100 stitches per project. I'm hoping to touch each one of them before midnight. I do have to make a run to the store, and once I make that run and come back, I'll see you again at midnight. Okay, hi guys. It's like a few minutes after midnight. I am but not happy with the progress that I made. I wasn't able to really stick to the amount of times. I put 12 hours worth of, I put 12 hours of time aside to work on things, but I wasn't able to invest all of those 12 hours into work. But I'm still happy with what I got done. At least I can't say that I didn't do anything. Was not able to work on my sweater today, so we're going to put that aside. I wasn't able to work on it like I wanted to. I think I added one row earlier. My Cowboys blanket. Yeah, I'm looking at the game they won against Giants. Very fitting. So I did go through about a third of this ball. So I definitely added to it. This works up pretty quickly. So what I'm going to do tomorrow, I'm going to get some current measurements of things, and I'll still block like every 3 hours. I'll give you all the time. If I get up early enough, I'm going to try to start like 6 o'clock in the morning. So I'll go like 6 to 9, 9 to 12, because I go live at 12. And then 12 to 3, 3 to 6, 6 to 9, 9 to 12. So I'll be giving you all 18 hours of me crocheting for tomorrow. I still got to have time to edit this, get a game plan in order for tonight, and bed it down. The only thing I started new was the ball bowl. And I used the ball to determine that it is big enough. And of course, she said my little stitch marker yarn running there. Just lets me know how many rows I've done. Nothing spectacular. And I think I told you that I am running 3 strands. I pulled the wrong thing. Okay, good. I didn't lose it. Okay, so yeah, I did get the bottom done, and I got like 3 rows. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 3 rounds done. Yeah, 3 rounds done on the sides. Having issues with my hand. So I can put these away. I can put this over here to the side and put my yarn in it. I can put the cake of yarn away. So I did not work on the love scarf at all. So I want to work on that tomorrow. I want to touch everything tomorrow. I think I'm going to go back to the original plan of my power times. I'm going to have to keep them short tomorrow, though. I'm going to have to do 15-minute power times. That way I work 15 minutes. I stop for 5. Work 15, stop for 5. I think that's going to be a better way to get things done I was not able to work on the scrap blanket at all today. So that is on the agenda for tomorrow, as well as the poncho, which I was hoping to have finished today, and I didn't. So it is what it is. I'll hopefully get it done tomorrow. I know y'all are hearing a lot of tomorrow, tomorrow, tomorrow. I did add a little more to my Notions bag. I'm liking the way it's looking and working up. I'm glad I decided to go with the green that I went with. I am going to still do the teal and a blue. I'm going to do the teal, blue, and the purple. So after the green is done, I'm only going to do 3 more. And then I'm going to line it with this. I'm excited about that, guys. I am. I really am. So, I also told you that I bought my needle and thread. So, I will be sewing the lining in. I was going to glue it in earlier, but no. I get to sew it in now. I got needle and thread. Tomorrow, I am going to add something to the list. I'll put it up there tonight, but I'm just letting you know in advance that I am going to be making a washcloth. I'm not sure which colorway I'm using, but it's going to be one of these 4. I made one yesterday. So, this is the one I made yesterday. Yep. I did single crochets. I sure did. No, I didn't. No, I didn't. I did half double crochet. I was looking at it upside down. I did half double crochet. I bordered it with just a round of single crochet. If you know that my family, we only use the crocheted washcloths. We use these for like me sitting here on the bed, having to damp sweat. Lots of times I'm confined to my room. A lot of my cleaning and sanitizing is right here. And yeah. So all of our regular or store-bought washcloths are either what I call pat rags or cleaning rags now. And we're converting to all crochet washcloths. They're 100% cotton. Why not? So the yarn bowl that I finished, I can sit that over there. It's completed, and I can take it off the list. If you remember, I took 4 rows off of this and put 2 back. So that's going to be on the list to work tomorrow. Okay. And this is the one I did the most on. I added 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 rows. I think I got really excited because at the 9 o'clock hour, I went over to Walmart to deliver one of the gifts that I made. Y'all, I wish I could have recorded the moment, but that is the reason I love gifting to people. The young lady that received the blanket, it was pink, but guys, she gave me so many hugs. She did, and bless her heart, she asked me, she was like, do you want me to give you something for this? I'm like, no, it's a gift. No, I did that for you. But I think it was, sweet of her to even kind of think that way, kind of, sort of. But yeah, to recognize that someone put their heart, sweat, and tears into it, and thought enough of her to gift it to her. So, she was so appreciative, guys, and it just made it all worth it. It made it all worth it. And I came back home and I was on top of the world. And yeah, I went to work on that one. So, what we have for tomorrow, we are going to, what we're going to work on for tomorrow, the Notion bag, my sweater, the purple sweater, the pink love scarf, the corner to corner green blanket, the 10 of diamonds, my Dallas Cowboy blanket, the scrap blanket, the green hue poncho, the new yarn bowl, and I'm adding washcloth to that. So that'll be 10 things that I will be rotating throughout tomorrow. I just got to keep it fresh right now. And that's the only way I'm going to get anything done, because once I start working on one thing too long, I find myself with it resting in my lap and my mind is off in La La Land. So, got to get that back. But I hope you had fun watching this. I had fun doing it. This is kind of a way to hold me accountable for what I have to do. And, yeah. Once again, it is your baby woman, Kitty Lane from the Peninsula in Virginia, reminding you to be bold. Be beautiful. I said that wrong. Let's try it again. Be bold. Be brave. Be beautiful. And behave. Yeah, y'all. See, it's time for me to lay it down. But I will get this all put together and out here to you all so you all can see it. And pop my bottle of water, get my list done for tomorrow, get everything set up, and I will see y'all. Whew. I am so sorry. I will see y'all in the AM. I had to get up at 6 o'clock. Love you guys. Peace out.